Hey, it's Heath Mullikin from the Double Dropkick Show. We're wanting to use our YouTube channel just to kind of discuss breaking news, weekly Raw and SmackDown shows that we don't really talk about on the podcast, but people do want to talk about sometimes. So what I want to just discuss very briefly is a lot of the rumors, especially yesterday. It was reported that WWE had bought the tape library of TNA, and that Billy Corgan had purchased the company and would be rebranding it after they finished this set of tapings that they're doing, which have now been interrupted by the hurricane. So this was reported by a guy named Justin LaBar, who I follow on Twitter, and I followed him for a long time, but these last couple of weeks, his reporting has been just really off. He said last week that a lot of Impact wrestlers had their flights canceled to Orlando because the tapings were getting canceled, and now he's the one that came out. So one of the top three things that I dislike about the wrestling industry right now is the journalism in it, because Justin put this news out maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. It was yesterday afternoon. He put that news out, and within an hour, site after site after site had the story, and it was all copied and pasted. And so we want you to know, when we give you stuff here, it's, number one, it's not going to be copied and pasted unless that helps the story. But if it is copied and pasted, we're going to tell you who we copied and pasted it from, and we're certainly not going to copy and paste stuff from somebody who's been wrong time after time, again, who doesn't have a good track record with us. So now the words come out. Dixie, of course, you can't really believe Dixie tweets. Bob Ryder tweeted that this story was false. And so the more I have thought about it, and oh my goodness, so many people did podcasts last night. And so many people listened to an hour of a podcast talking about the possibilities of a rumor of something that didn't happen. So they wasted your life. We're not going to do that on this channel. So until you hear something from WWE, until you hear something from TNA, right now, none of the reporting. Even Jim Ross reported this on his podcast, and that led a little weight to what Justin reported. But it's so much bull in the wrestling business. I mean, it is a work, and so much of the news and the breaking news is a work. So the other story coming out was that Goldberg had been signed to wrestle Brock Lesnar. That's a done deal. They're wrestling at Survivor Series because of the video game, and they could build that match. Goldberg didn't say anything about it on ESPN. Of course not. They want him to show up unexpectedly on Raw. I don't know if that's going to happen. Also read today, the plan right now is for Brock to be champ coming out of Royal Rumble and to face The Rock at WrestleMania. I don't know how any of that works. So nobody knows. Nobody knows. So many guys are trying to get a scoop. I will tell you right now, we typically go to 3 sources, and then now we have people that we talk to. So instead of going and reading all these articles, you can watch this. You can watch this 5-minute video, and you can, then you can take the week off. Real quick, spoiler. If you don't watch Impact, this Thursday may be a good time to watch. There's going to be a new heavyweight champion. They've already finished taping Cody Rhodes' run in TNA. So his run in TNA is 3 matches. It's a match against Mike Bennett. It's a match against the person who wins the title tonight. I guess that's tonight. And then he and Brandy Rhodes have a intergender match against Mike Bennett and Maria coming up in a couple weeks. So pretty, I mean, kudos to Cody. He got paid, and he wanted to work the deal with Mike Bennett. Kudos to him. I mean, I've read all the spoilers. Like, they've been filming all this week. I have read all the spoilers, and I cannot make. I watched Bound for Glory. I watched the last hour of it, and the booking this week, it's as if that pay-per-view, their biggest pay-per-view of the year, did not even happen. So it's pretty terrible. Mark doesn't watch TNA. I don't even watch TNA. I watch it when I can get a link online. I don't get that channel. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching this video. Again, you're going to get stuff here that we're not putting out on the weekly podcast. Also, make sure you can go to patreon.com/doubledropkick if you want to support the show financially. You get even more stuff, completely fresh content for as low as $1 a month. You get at least one audio episode, and we're going to be recording one of those this Saturday about a true story that happened at a wrestling show that's sad, funny, and everything in between. So, thanks so much. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.